Good evening! It's 8 o'clock again and it's Monday night, so we are going to start with another show of Let's Talk Invicta. My name is René Kogelman and I will talk you through together with the man of the match. The man behind me, he is Mr. Wim van Buul. Wim, how are you doing tonight?
I'm very good, René. Maybe it's better to turn off the music. A little loud.
Excuse
me.
me.
Thank you very much. Yes, welcome, guys. This is another episode of Let's Talk Invicta, August 9. I'm very excited. I have a new collection with me tonight. I have a few pro divers. Actually, I have 3 different sizes to offer to you tonight. I have a very special subaqua coming up. I have a Reserve Chaos in a very, very limited color combination. I have a Reserve with 2 open hearts movement, a really nice automatic movement. Yeah, and a very nice vintage TV model, as we call it, as the last model in the lineup. So I suggest to start with the first watch, René. The first watch is model number 21865. It's one of our best-selling pro diver series. In this case, it's a grand diver, so the 47 millimeter. And this one is very much appreciated because of the color that we offer tonight. This is the midnight blue dial with the Batman combination, as we call it, with the black and blue bezel, with the GMT bezel. Very, very nice. 47 millimeters, solid stainless steel. And what is also special with the 47 millimeter Grand Diver, it's always a 300 meters water resistant casing. So a very, very strong and robust execution. This Grand Diver is driven by a NH35A, our signature yellow rotor Psycho movement made by Psycho for Invicta. With the open case back, you actually get to see the movement as well. And like I said, the model number is 21865. And this watch retails on our website for the regular pricing of 179 euros, which is a very good price already, considering that you're buying an automatic, a pro diver watch with an open case back, 300 meters water resistant. I'm offering tonight an extra discount of 40 euros. And this watch is going to cost you, if you use the show code 21865, it's going to cost you only 139 euros. And for this price, you're buying one of the most wanted, but one of the most sought after Grand Divers in our lineup in the Batman edition. So black and blue and midnight blue dial. Really special.
Yeah. So not only very special, a very beautiful watch. And what I also like, Wim, you see it better in the actual close-up shot than over here. This is a two-tone bracelet.
Well, it's silver. It's completely silver tone. But what we did is actually we hand polished the middle link of the bracelet to a very shiny option, and the outside links of the bracelets are matte finished. So yes, you can consider it as a two-tone, but we call it a silver, stainless steel silver with hand polished middle link.
All right.
And you also saw in the close-up picture that we have the Russian diver helmet as the Grand Diver logo. You see that on the attachment links that we have to the casing, but you see it on the dial as well. And here you see also that we have the 300 meters water resistant casing.
Okay, so, why is this? Why is this the Russian diver logo?
This is the diving, because those divers went to great depth back in the years. Yeah. And for this reason, we made the Grand Diver is 300 meters water resistant. So we combine it with this diving helmet equipment. So that's why we call it our Grand Diver series. Also in the side of the casing, and maybe you can switch to the close-up camera real quick. You see that we have the engravement of the Grand Diver name in the side of the casing as well.
Very beautifully done. So Wim, I have here the exploded view of a Grand Diver. There are quite some items you need to get such a Grand Diver.
Absolutely, Renee. Listen, this is with every single watch that you see here as a final product. It looks really simple to make, but we use a lot of high-tech equipment and high-tech manufacturing to get to the final product as you see it here. So yes, that's very good to see. If you get the exploded view, you see the many parts that we use to get to this final beautiful product.
Yeah.
Model number 21865. All you have to do, guys, is go to our website, invictastores.eu. You just click on the Let's Talk Invicta button. You immediately see the selection or the current watch that we just offering right now. You just click on the watch. The pricing will still be 179 euros, the regular pricing. Once you hit the show code, show 21865, the pricing will immediately drop to 139 euros.
Yeah, that's very good for you, for the viewers to know. The price drops after you entered the show code. So that's, but the regular viewers already know. But if you're watching the show for the first time, very good to know that the price drops after you fill in the show code. So Wim, a beautiful watch. We as Invicta fanatics, as Invictaholics, we can talk an hour about this only this watch. Yeah. But please, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, listen, and we have a lot of regular viewers, Renee, and we are very proud of that as well. And I welcome them all. And I want to emphasize that because we have a lot of collectors and we have a lot of regular viewers, we have beautiful watch boxes to keep your Invicta watches in great shape, guys. We have boxes starting at a 1 slot until, and this is the latest edition that we just received a couple of weeks ago, to the 50 slot case, where you can keep 50 watches in one box if needed. Wow. So, and it has little wheels, so you can take it with me. If you go to the lifestyle tab on our website, invictastores.eu, you see that we have a little link called watch boxes. You just go there and you see all the extra cases that we offer, starting at 1 slot, 3 slot, 10 slot, 8 slot, 15 slot,
yes,
and 50 slot. So a lot of choice and very good to keep your watches in great shape, guys.
Absolutely.
So I would suggest to immediately move to the next watch, Renee, which is also one of our Pro Diver series. But I actually wanted to bring this watch to the show as well, because you can immediately see the difference between the two series. Actually, this is a 42 millimeter, so a little bit smaller. And this one has a special bracelet as well. We call it the President bracelet, which is not only very comfortable to wear and very classy, but also very modern at this moment. It's a very nice bracelet to wear, very easy to size, get to the exact right size. And also this Pro Diver is an automatic execution. Okay. Actually, it has the same movement as the Grand Diver, although in a different setting, of course. It's an all stainless steel version with black dial. We offer this watch normally on our website for 135 euros, which is already a great price considering you have a 200 meters water resistant casing, automatic movement, President bracelet, all stainless steel. And I'm giving you an extra discount, guys. I'm offering this watch in tonight's show for only 89 euros if you use the show code SHOW29178. 89 euros for automatic 200 meters water resistant casing with open caseback, and I will try to show it here on the close-up camera. Mm-hmm. So Max, if you can really see, all right. And you see our beautiful yellow signature rotor, and when I move the case, you see that the rotor is very sensitive as well. So once you wear it, you just wind the watch easily by just wearing it. We have a power reserve between 48 and 72 hours, depending on, the type of person that wears the watch. But this is very reliable and very robust as well. So, guys, 89 euros, a great price for a great watch. And I will have another Pro Diver coming up in a few watches after this. Okay. All right. And then we have all 3 sizes to show you. It's really good.
Okay, yeah, so, and maybe we can then also compare them together, huh?
Yeah. So, good idea, Renee. I will put them in front of the close-up camera then as well. The next watch I'm offering is from our DC collection. We had 2 DC watches, or maybe 3 even, in our last week's show. And we had a lot of requests for other DC watches. And so I came up with another Joker watch from our DC collection, and I'm actually wearing the watch myself. It's a very comfortable watch made for the Joker movie and connected to the Scuba Pro Diver series. So really comfortable to wear with our signature black rubber band with metal inserts. Our Invicta collectors immediately know what I'm talking about. And this watch model number is 35608. 35608. Retails on our website for 220 euros. And again, guys, you have an original DC licensed Joker watch in the lineup. And I'm offering this watch tonight with an extra discount of 45%, leaving you 119 euros to pay. Everything included, shipping, return shipping, VAT, 3 years warranty, 119 euros if you order now or within the next 24 hours. You just use the show code SHOW35608 and the pricing will drop from 220 down to 119 euros. And I put the watch in front of the close-up camera to show you the beautiful color combination and the layering that we used in the dial to get to the Joker face. So maybe it's better to put it just right in front of you. Yeah. Max needs to give me some. Yes, here you see it perfect.
Yeah.
The color combination, purple and green, and the layering that we used to get to the mouth and the eyes of the Joker. This is really a very nice piece of art.
Very nicely done. And when I see here, there is so much detail also on the sub dial. Huh? So the little hand, what you see here.
On the second hand, yes, you have the Joker staff, the yellow tool that he always has, and you see in the mouth of the Joker, if you go down a little bit today, you see the date screen.
Yeah.
Even very special. And also, I want to show you the case back as well. So once we use such a licensed product, you will always have the official logo in the case back. So maybe yes. Yeah. Here you see laser engravement of the DC logo in the case back of the watch to make sure you know that you have an official licensed DC product.
So
really
very
nice.
Very nicely done. Probably, I think, I could imagine that it also will come in a specific box.
Yes, very good question, Ray, because I have the box here in front of me.
Okay.
I actually have it here. It comes in the original DC box, specially made for the DC collection. And it always says in front of the box, in the front, limited edition. Because it's not a numbered limited edition, but every single DC or Marvel or Disney unit is only made 999 pieces worldwide. So every single piece, 999 pieces. So really nice.
Absolutely, very nicely done. So again, for the collectors, a very special piece, and it's including VAT, shipment, everything is included. So a ridiculously low price, Wim.
Yeah, 119 euros. Very nice watch to add to your collection, and you always know that you have something special when you buy a watch from those licensed series, because we make them in limited batches. Talking about limited, René, I'm moving immediately to the next watch, which is a subaqua series. Okay. And for sure, there is many followers that we have, many collectors. They will never know immediately that we are talking about a subaqua watch if they see this watch. Because when we talk about subaqua watches, we always have those, characteristic designs that we always use with the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and up to subaqua Noma 7 already. And this is kind of a different design that is also, according to our designers, fits perfectly in the subaqua collections. And it was just launched a couple of months ago in our stores, and the first batch was received fantastically. We had a lot of success immediately with the rose gold version, and I came up with a very special silver tone version for tonight's show. The model number is 32188. As I said, it's not immediately to be recognized as a subaqua, but when you see the details in the dial and you see the studs on the bezel, our collectors immediately know they are dealing with a subaqua watch. You have the dragon logo, the subaqua dragon logo on the second hand. I think we made a very nice combination of black, silver, and the red little details on the hands and the little details on the dial. Even in the case back, René, and I want to show you on the close-up camera, you see that we have the subaqua logo in red.
Very really nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just another detail that we are famous for. You always know that you're dealing with an Invicta watch if you have a fully detailed casing and dial combination. Again, the model number is 32188. Regular pricing on our website, and a subaqua is always a little bit more expensive because of the high-end finishing and the complicated casing. 365 euros on our website. I'm able to offer you a fantastic price for tonight's show. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, I can offer you this watch for 159 euros. It's a true subaqua, 100 meters water resistant, fully stainless steel 316L, so anti-allergic. We have a beautiful, very comfortable to wear rubber strap attached to the casing. Please also check the links that we made to connect this rubber strap to the casing. A very, very, high-end finishing. Really nice. So all you have to do is go to the Invicta Store's website, invictastores.eu, pick the watch that you want in the Let's Talk Invicta tab. You will see the pricing is 365 euros. Once you go to the checkout, you use the show code 32188 and the pricing will drop to 159 euros only.
Yeah, that's true. So let's go to the Invicta site. Over here you can see it.
Yeah.
And then you pick out the one. Normally you see over here the price from the subaqua is 365. You go to the website, put it in your basket, and then you fill in the coupon code. In Dutch we call it kortingscode. So when you do it here, show, and what's the coupon code again?
32188. 32188. 32188.
2188. And then activate the code. And then you see it immediately drops to 159 euros. So
please empty your basket, René, because otherwise it won't be available to other customers.
Very, very good. So
and because guys, I'm joking a little bit, but the problem always is when you see the selection of the Let's Talk Invicta show, it's always limited quantities, because what I do, I constantly negotiate with our model company in USA to get to the best possible pricing for a particular model. And those prices can only be made if we have small batches to offer and bring them to Europe to get to the pricing for the Let's Talk Invicta watch, for a Let's Talk Invicta show. So you have to know that the quantities are limited, so you have to be fast, and they will be available only. This offer is only available until the supplies last, or until tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and for us it's very obvious, but for you viewers maybe not. So it's from the real Invicta supplier. So not return or refurbished goods. It's all brand new.
It's all brand new. There's even models in tonight's lineup that are not in the stores yet, not in our stores yet. So you can imagine that it's always the freshest and the newest merchandise that we bring to the Let's Talk Invicta show. Let's move on to the next one, René, and I was talking about it already. We have 3 different pro divers in tonight's lineup and 3 different sizes as well. So we started off, and I will put them here in front of the close-up camera. I will try to put them all 3. We started off with the Grand Diver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the 47mm Grand Diver. This was the first watch we offered, 21865.
Yeah.
Then I came up with the second one, which was a 42mm with President Bracelet, which is model number 29178. And the next one, I'm really proud that I can bring it into tonight's show, because it's a watch from our signature Pro Diver collection. This is a limited batch that we make for a special distributor in the US, and I managed to get a few to Europe. And it's even smaller, a very nice ladies version of the Pro Diver series, 27mm, so really feminine, really jewelry-like. 27 millimeters, 100 meters water resistant, and it comes with a Swiss quartz movement, a really nice Ronda 585 quartz movement. And if you see the size difference, I will put it in front of the close-up camera next to the other two Pro Divers. You immediately recognize the signature version. A beautiful silver and blue combination for the ladies as well. The model number is 7060. 7060. The regular pricing for this watch on our website is 105 euros. I'm offering in tonight's show this beautiful ladies signature Pro Diver watch for only 69 euros. If you use the show code SHOW7060, this beautiful Pro Diver with Swiss Ronda movement and date will get to you, and we will ship out, guys. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, we will ship out immediately the day after. So order now, we'll ship out tomorrow. Order tomorrow, and ship out Wednesday.
So you already told it's a special movement. It's from Ronda, because the movement in the other two is the NH35A from Psycho Instruments. It's too big, probably, to fit.
Well, not only the size, but those were two automatic versions, René. And the one that I'm offering now, the ladies one, is a quartz mark.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main difference, actually. So, but yes, you're right. There's a few smaller automatic movements that we have available sometimes, but in this case, we decided to make this signature version in quartz, and then it comes with a Ronda 585 Swiss movement. Really nice.
Yeah.
To me, this it's not only a watch. This is kind of a bracelet that tells you the time. That's what it is. This size.
Is this also not the watch your wife is wearing?
Could be. Yeah, she has a few. Listen, I'm losing count. She's changing every week. No, she loves watches, and for her, watches are part of her accessory list. So if she changes the color of a dress, she also changes the color of the watch. That's how it works.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
She's also watching the Let's Talk Invicta show to get to the best possible deals and to get to the best possible prices for her as well. Okay, René, I'm very excited to move to the next watch.
Yes, I can imagine.
The next watch is a very special one. Not only because it's very hard to get it, because I really had to put a lot of work in to get actually this particular color to the European market. And it's an Invicta Reserve Chaos, as we call it, because we have many different style elements that we take from other series in our lineup and put into this beautiful Reserve watch. And what makes it extra special to me, René, is the color. You show the watch already on screen. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's between, I wouldn't say bronze, but it's like sand color. It's like brownish, a very, very special color, and a very, very well-produced watch. It's from our Reserve lineup, so only the best possible materials used in this price range. It comes with the Ronda Z60 movement, our signature partnership movement that we made together with Ronda. The model number is 36574. This watch retails on our website and in our stores for 549 euros. And only tonight, and for the coming 24 hours, I can offer you this exclusive timepiece in the Desert Warrior edition, as we call it. This color is Desert Warrior. With a 51% discount, I'm offering you this watch from the Reserve collection. And our collectors immediately know what I'm talking about, for only 269 euros. And everything is included. We have our beautiful signature yellow box with a 3 years warranty card. You will get free shipping by FedEx International Priority. You will get a return label if needed, but I doubt if I see the color combination that I have here. And VAT, everything is included, guys. What you see is what you get, a beautiful watch for an even more beautiful price. So
you say this particular watch is called Chaos, but I don't think it's chaos. It's a real beauty. It's astonishing. The color is great.
Yeah, it's very special. I haven't seen a color like this in any other watch brand out there.
Wow.
We call it Desert Warrior. It's a sand, like a camouflage color brown. It's matte finished. It has dark brown crown, pushers, and screws in the side of the bracelet. It's very, very special, and it's very hard to show it on TV as well. If you see it here in real life, I'm even more astonished. It's a really nice combination. I will put it on my wrist real quick to show it in front of the close-up camera, where you see how well the fitting is, even though it's chaos in the sense of all the different highlights that we use from other Invicta watch families. But the fitting is always very, very comfortable and anatomic.
Yeah. And Wim, I repeat myself when I tell again, also this watch is looking very great with the bracelets you are wearing. So
yes, and those can be ordered on the website as well, René. If you go to the lifestyle tab, you go to the Invicta Elements, which is our jewelry section, and there you will find different styles every week, and different colors and different modern variations. So yes, you're right. It looks fantastic with the jewelry. Okay, René.
How heavy is the watch?
I think it's around like all our reserve timepieces in full length. I have to say, because the watch comes in an extra long bracelet, and once you start sizing it, it will get lighter, of course.
Yeah.
But the full size will be 330 grams, more or less.
Okay.
So as heavy or as bulky as a can of Coke, but once you put it on your wrist, it's very comfortable to wear.
So absolutely a highlight again here in the Let's Talk Invicta show. So let's move on to the next one. And
yes, and talking about highlights, René.
Yeah.
The next watch is by request, by demand. We have regular viewers that come every week that send me comments, that give me compliments, but also have requests for special watches. And we had one of our regular visitors asking for model number 35988, which is a Venom Reserve series with 2 open heart movement. A very nice automatic movement with an oyster mother of pearl dial. Very, very special.
Yeah.
The watch that you have on your screen is more to the black side of the oyster dial. The one that I have here is more to green and blue. It's absolutely fantastic. It's an automatic movement with a power reserve engine. So you see the little scale on top. You see that this watch the watch has 40 hours of power reserve when it's fully loaded, and this one has 0 at the moment. But you see here, when I put it in front of the close-up camera, you see the 2 little springs. I hope you can see it.
Yeah, it's so. Can you turn it upside down?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better. It's much better.
So you see that the 2 springs that you actually see that the movement is working.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. It has an open case back, and I'm very proud to show you the case back as well. It has a fantastic seagull movement made especially for Invicta, modified for Invicta as well, with this beautiful open rotor as you see it. See how delicate the movement is. Once you turn your watch, you see immediately that it turns the rotor as well. A very, very, very exclusive timepiece. It just came into our stores. We have a few different color combinations. All of them are sold for 785 euros on our website. If you use the show code 35988, I'm offering you a fantastic price for this exclusive timepiece. Show 35988, and the watch will be yours for 299 euros. So this saves you actually 486 euros to the regular pricing. And the only reason I can do this, and the only reason we want to bring this watch to the Let's Talk Invicta show, is because we only have small quantity available, guys.
Yeah.
So for sure, our regular visitor, I won't mention any names, but he will order for sure. So this one is sold already, and there's a few more available, but it's only a few. And once it's sold out, it doesn't come back. And if it comes back, never for the pricing that I'm offering you tonight. So 299 euros if you use the show code 35988.
So Wim, I have to say also something about the bracelet. I really love this style of bracelet here is used in the venom. It has the style of the snake. How do you say it?
The scales. The scales on the skin. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very
it's
nicely
a snake
done.
skin. Yes, and especially we call it mim technology. We call it mim technology. So it's metal injection molding. So this is how we get to this link shape that we have here in the bracelet as well. And not only is it very nice to look at, but you can imagine if you build the links like scales on your skin, you can imagine that it fits like a skin as well. So I will put it around the wrist to show you that this watch, although it's a 1000 meters water resistant casing, so a very, very bold looking watch, it's still fitting on my small wrist like a glove.
Hey.
And the black finishing that we use, René, we don't say it's black. We call it aluminum black because it has a very delicate black finishing on it.
I really couldn't imagine this watch on my wrist. I love this style. I love this I love complicated watches, and that is what I like on Invicta. It's not your typical watch. If you want to have your typical watch like the Pro Diver, the first one, you can buy them at Invicta. But if you want to have a real complicated watch with some complications, so you can also find them. So invincible in detail. Absolutely. What a beauty. What a beauty this is. And also,
you know what, René? And I have something good to tell you as well. I'm offering you the watch for the same price as to our customers. So if you order now, René, within the next 24 hours, I'm offering the watch for $299 for you as well.
Okay. Hey, then I won't bill you tonight.
Okay, then we move on to the last one already.
Oh, the last one already?
Yeah, and it's not, we have a few highlights in tonight's show, and this is one highlight as well. We call it a TV casing because the shape of the casing of the watch is like a TV. I will show you.
Okay.
The model number is 34379. It's from our Objet d'Art collection, which is not our most famous product family, but it always has very, very special watches inside. And I really wanted this watch in tonight's lineup because I think it's really special and it fits perfectly to the Let's Talk Invicta show, because we have so much complication in this watch. We have a beautiful finishing of the band of the front and the case back, because I want to show you how beautiful the case back is done as well. You see the automatic movement here in the TV screen, and here you see the case back in the close-up camera, René, with a beautiful modified rotor, especially made for Invicta. Very, very well done. Two flame fusion crystals, one on top, one on the back, and our, I think it fits perfectly to the vintage feeling of the watch. Our perfect Milanese metal band. Yeah.
So I know of course a little bit of the price, but I know a Milanese band is very expensive to make.
Well, yes. As you know, we make all parts that we see in the watches. We make, besides the movement, we make them in-house. So we have our own factories, so we can design actually what we want, and the factories, if it's technically possible, they will make it. And also those bracelets are made in our own factories, and you will immediately see that the fitting to the casing and the finishing of the clasp and everything is really perfect. And we also have the logo engraved in the clasp as well.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
laser engraved, really nice. Getting to the pricing, René.
Yeah,
I think the pricing is spectacular. You're buying an automatic vintage Invicta watch, and it's not only vintage in the sense of for only watch lovers. I think it's a piece of jewelry. Yeah. And we are offering this watch for our regular pricing on the website and in our stores, and we have a few more colors to offer, so you can check in our store as well. 390 euros for an automatic watch with open case back. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, and this is the last watch in the lineup, guys, so you can start using your credit card, you just hit the show code 379, and this watch will be yours for 169 euros.
Wow.
And I think that is we call it in the USA, we always say have a grand finale on TV, like they say it in the US. So this is the final offer in tonight's show. 169 euro for a beautiful objet d'art, our vintage collection with beautifully decorated movement, case, back and front. And I think it's a perfect offer, and everything is included, guys. Shipping, return shipping, VAT, and 3 years warranty. No risk.
Wim, again, this was a great deal. And for the Invicta collectors, this is something special. So, and the object d'art are always mechanical movements.
Most of them, yes. Yeah. Most of them are mechanical, and most of them are movements that we don't use in other families. We specially make and have those movements made for the objet d'art collection. Okay. It's always something else and something special. Yes. We call it the Ghost series because you actually see through the front and the back. That's why we call it the Ghost. And I think it came out fantastic. Yeah. A really nice, vintage-looking, fashionable watch. So this was the last watch of tonight's show, René. I have to tell you guys, because we are working with the whole team. René is in the studio in Oldenzaal. We have Max and Sam here as the social media and the camera team. But we are in the holiday season, so we have to skip next week. So we won't have a show next week. But we will be back the week after when the team is complete again, and we will. I have one more week to work on the best possible offer for the Let's Talk Invicta show.
That's true. So you could also say buy now or cry later. So because
100%, yes.
But a very important thing I also want to mention is our social media team, Sam behind the scenes. If you have some questions for us, for Wim, or you want to have questions about a particular model, so fill in your comments on YouTube or do it on Facebook. Follow us also on Facebook if you want to. And if you want to, also share the show with your friends. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. So give us the thumbs up. So Wim, do you want to say something else?
I want to say we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. If you go on holidays, I wish you all the best weather. If you have it, we have it too. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for tonight's show. And René, as you always say...
Bye bye! Zwaai zwaai! Doei doei!
Thank you.